It is time to give you guys a tour of this RV that I am giving away to one of you.
Welcome to Glamping Doodles. This is the show where we take you around this great country of ours, traveling by RV. We give you a taste of what the cruising life is like and have some fun along the way. So buckle up and come along for the ride as we go cruising around the USA by land.
I'll start off by showing you a tour of the outside that I filmed previously, and then I will take you inside right now, and then at the end of this video I will explain to you how I'm giving this RV away and why I'm doing it. And hope if you guys are interested, so stick around to the end, watch, and maybe you can win this RV. It's a 2005 made by Gulfstream. It's a BT Cruiser, 33 feet, Class C RV. It's built on a Ford E450 like van chassis basically, you know, so it's got the Super Duty. It's a V10 motor, gasoline. I don't think they make too many diesels in this type, but it's pretty comfortable. It's got leveling jacks, 4 of them, and then it's got a sensor inside for that. I'll show you that when we get to the cockpit area. Definitely has the nice little awning that rolls out and everything, and then storage along the bottom. It was an option to put like another bunk bed up here, but I guess when my aunt and uncle bought it, they decided not to have that. They would like it to be more aerodynamic because they didn't need the extra bunk space. It's okay the way it is. I kind of wouldn't mind having the extra bunk just in case, you know, guests or something like that, but it's good the way it is. And these compartments here, just got storage. Like, you know, I keep like the outdoor lights and the cooler and bocce ball set and stuff like that there. Same, you know, just more storage here. These right here, I believe this is, well, I'm not sure which one is which, but one of these is the water heater, one of them is the refrigerator, I believe is this, and then there is a heater also that runs off propane. Back here is the generator. It's not super quiet, but it's not awful. It's a 4,000 watt. Unfortunately, it's not really working properly right now. It's only got 35 hours on it. You know, it's a 2005, so they've almost never used it, and it probably hasn't been used in a very long time. I believe the carburetor needs to be replaced. I'm sure it's all gunked up because it's just not running well. I'm pretty sure it's carburetor, which I'll have done next week. Not much to see here on the back, although it does have a reverse camera. I believe it's night vision as well, but it's only in black and white. But hey, it works for what it is. And one of the reasons I really liked this one when I saw it, it's got the double slide out here. A lot of these just have a single slide out, which it just gives you so much more space having a slide out. So it's got that slide out here for the bed, and then for the living area up front. And then it's got more storage along the sides here, and then here's where you dump the sewage and all that, the gray water, black water. You get a hose and you dump that out there, which I'm gonna have to do in a little bit here. And then of course your city water connections and your power cable are here as well. More storage under here, both these. I'm not gonna open them up, but I keep the barbecue grill here, and then like the hose for dumping the toilets and all that's in there. That is the outside of the rig. It's got this nice, you know, I keep a little carpet in here, kind of keep everything, you know, you're not tracking stuff inside. It is a pain when it gets wet. Like it's probably a little wet now because it rained yesterday. So basically I have to roll it up and then I got to take it inside. So I end up getting crap in there anyway. But I'll have to like air it out when I get somewhere nice and dry and clean and just air it out. But these things here, these like zero gravity chairs, are amazing. They're so comfortable. I highly recommend them. They're not cheap, but they're very nice. All right, now let's go inside. Let's start off with the cockpit here. You'll probably hear me using a lot of aviation and nautical terms, but I have 2 other YouTube channels, one about sailing called Sailing Doodles and one about flying called Flying Doodles. So check those out. So if you hear me interchanging nautical and aviation speak, well, sorry. But here is the cockpit area here. It's pretty comfortable. The seats are really comfortable. They recline a bit, so it's not too bad. It's an older 2005, right? So it kind of has that 2005 interior, including the stereo that is, you know, old. That'd be something that would be easy to replace. You know, $300 or $400, you can get one that has navigation in it, or Apple CarPlay, or whatever you do. It does have cruise control. These little curtains close up here so that when you're underway, if it's hot outside, you don't, you know, and you don't need to be running the generator for the air conditioner back there, you can just close this off and you got air conditioning up here. Plus, it helps when you're actually parked somewhere. You close this off and you put the little window shades here and on the screen, and it helps keep the rest of the RV cooler because this kind of gets a greenhouse effect up here. When I'm driving, I just put my phone up here and plug it in, and that's how I do my navigation. And then this is my little mount for my GoPro when I'm talking to the camera while driving. You can just get up and walk through here, but it's kind of a pain crawling over. I mean, you can do it, like if you want to, you know, if somebody was riding with me and they wanted to make a sandwich or get something, it's easy to do. Half the time, most of the time, I just get out and walk around though if I got to do that. And then down here is actually the leveling system, which there's 4 jacks, hydraulic jacks that go down and they'll level the RV. It's not automatic, but it does give you notifications. Okay, this side's low, so go up with it, and I can go up and down on the front, the back, and then side to side. All right, so that is the driving area. Let's go back here and show you the main living area. All right, come on inside here. This is the main living area here. This whole wall from there to here, this whole thing over here, this goes out about 2.5 feet and gives it so much more room in here. I mean, like normally that couch would be 2.5. I mean, it's just, you could barely walk down this little aisle. I mean, it's doable when you're, you know, traveling or whatever, but when you get to where you're going, this slides out. It's got another slide out in the back, but this slides out and really just makes this living area pretty nice. So on this side, this couch will fold out. It lays flat. So, you know, if you have guests or something like that that need to stay, they can do that. There's storage up above, right here. Uh-oh, well, that's something I need to fix. And then this up here, it does have a TV up here. I don't really use that very much. It's kind of an older TV. I need to put like a Roku on it or something. But yeah, I don't really use it that much. There's storage on either side here. It was an option on these to put like another little like overhang that goes over the cab of the RV, and you could put another bunk back there. But my uncle bought this thing brand new in 2005, and they just didn't want that option, so didn't get it, and that's fine with me. I don't really need it either. But yeah, this RV has been in my family since 2005 when it was bought brand new. On the other side, kind of the little dining area, I make this my desk and do all my editing and stuff there. And then there's more storage up here on either side. And that will lay down into a bed too if you really needed it for a kid, because it's not very long. Half the time I just put my, I'll just put my computer right here and just sit across over here on the couch and like stream Netflix or YouTube or whatever. Like Sailing Doodles, you know, watch that. All right, coming back here to the galley, has a microwave and a propane cooktop here, 2 double sink here. Underneath here I store pots and pans, and then kind of like a pantry area, and then, you know, utensils and everything in these drawers here. I do a lot of cooking on here, it works well. Storage up here for plates and such. On the other side over here we have refrigerator freezer. It works really well. A freezer up top. It'll work on electric or gas depending on if I'm plugged in or not. And just a note for you guys on these RV style refrigerators, it's not like your whole household refrigerator which blows cold air in. This just has like a little cold plate that radiates cool. And so if you put too much hot stuff in one of these refrigerators, like if you put a case of beer in there, it'll really warm up the interior of that refrigerator. So you only do a little bit at a time. And then further back here, just a little, you can make this a little pantry area or storage. I just kind of store like brooms and mops and stuff in there. On this side over here, we have the control panel, which controls, you can turn the hot water heater on. You can test the levels of, you know, your battery charger, your LP, fresh water, gray water, black water. Gray water is shower and sink water. Black water is toilet water. I do have a water pump when I'm not connected to like city water. And then of course I can control my generator as well here. And then down below that is where I control the slide outs. Up here is the air conditioner. It also controls the furnace. So the air conditioner is right here. And if these vents are open, it just blows cold air out straight right here. If I close these, it will actually disperse air throughout these vents throughout the RV, which just kind of lets you have a little better climate control throughout the RV. The furnace is a separate unit. It is not attached to this. It lives under the refrigerator, and it has one little vent that blows out there and then one in the back. It does a good job. I'll set it at like, I've had it as low as like 48 outside, I think, so far. And I'll just set the furnace at like 60 degrees, and in the blankets, you're fine. It's no problem at all. All right, moving aft. So this whole wall slides out about 2.5 feet. It slid out right now. Excuse the mess on here. I kind of store stuff on the bed, like my chairs and my suitcases when I'm underway. And I'm actually staying at a friend's place at his house right now, him and his wife. So I'm just not using it right now. But storage above the bed, and also one of the great things about this is just the closet space on this. You have all this closet over there as well, and then there are 6 drawers on the bottom, so there's just a ton of closet space, and that can be an issue in these RVs because generally there's not a whole lot of space. The shower is over on this side. It works pretty well. I do have the hot water heater, and you have to step up in it, and then your head goes into the little skylight area. So kind of interesting that works, but it works well. And then on the other side over here is the head, and just a gravity flush toilet and sink and whatever. It's pretty basic, but works well enough for what I need. This will close, so it gives you a little privacy if you got somebody sleeping out there. And then kind of a cool thing is that if you want to open this up while you're kind of getting dressed or brushing your teeth or do whatever, so you get some privacy in case there's somebody up there. All right, so that is the basic interior tour of the RV. I'm sure I missed a few things on it, but I apologize for that. Oh, the tankage, I'll just say that. I'm not even sure how much tankage is, how much water it holds or all that, but I've been on it for a week without having to get water or discharge, and it's worked okay for me. So now on to what a lot of you guys are probably waiting for, is why I'm giving this away and how. Well, Glamping Doodles, I started the channel, and I think it's a great idea for a channel. I think it'll do well. I simply don't have time to record for it. I mean, I do right now because my boat is on the hard, which means it's on land for hurricane season, and then I will go back to my boat in October and start filming again for Sailing Doodles. And so I'm not going to have time to film for Glamping Doodles. So I want to find somebody to take over filming Glamping Doodles for me. So that could be you. And how that's going to work is send me like a 3-minute video, like upload a video to YouTube and send me the link. There's a link to my email down below in the show notes. So record a video and send it to me and just tell me, why I should choose you. I mean, it could be you or a couple. A couple would be great too. And, why I should choose you, any experiences you have. I will be having to check references because you're going to be getting like a $25,000 RV. And maybe I might even have to help you out with the camera gear if you don't have it. You don't really need much experience editing. I do have an editor that can handle that. You'll get the RV and start creating videos for it, and then we will work out a fair way to split the revenue from that. And so this could be basically a new career for you, and it's a pretty good lifestyle to do. So there's a lot of digital nomads out there, and that's kind of what you'd be doing. And so if you're interested in that, make a little video, send it to me. All right, well, thank you guys for tuning in to another Glamping Doodles. Please click the like and subscribe. It's a brand new channel, and I need to get the momentum running for that. It'll help out with the algorithm. I really appreciate it. And if you're interested in taking over, send me a video of why I should choose you or your couple or whatever. So let's do it, guys.